players were you closest when you played? And do you still talk to teammates? You said that you were talking with
Teammates, yeah. Clifford Ray is my dearest friend, but I'm in touch with, I correspond and do stuff, Jamal Wilkes and George Johnson and Butch Beard, and I've lost a lot of my teammates. Two of them died in their 40s, when Phil Smith and Derek Dickey, which is so sad. But yeah, and the other ones have passed away as well. So, but yeah, I still keep in touch with my teammates. As far as the other teams go, I didn't really have any real close friends on players on other teams, because I was out there to beat you. I didn't want to be your friend. I wanted to kick your ass.
They were the enemy, right?
And there's guys that I liked and all. Like, I still have a nice relationship with Jerry West and
Nice to
a
hear.
bunch of players that I respect a lot of the players and do with that, but I didn't really have a close relationship with players from other teams.
Nice. And now I have a few questions for you about the league in the past and the present. I will start with the past. And which player was your idol and inspiration to become a basketball player?
Elgin Baylor.
Elgin Baylor. Did you manage to play against him?
Well, yeah, I just told somebody earlier today, I said it was pretty incredible when I was, as a rookie, we played exhibition games against the Lakers, and I was out there and I'm guarding my boyhood hero. I mean, it was like I had to pinch myself. I said, this is crazy.
That's the dream, right?
Pretty amazing, yeah.
Who were the three best players you played with?
Well, Nate Thurman, Calvin Murphy, and Moses Malone, because all three of them were became Hall of Fame basketball players. So those would be the top three guys. As far as skill level is concerned, I had other players who were really good that I had on my teams, but I'd have to pick them because of what they accomplished. I mean, three Hall of Famers, so it's pretty hard to pick anybody if they were a Hall of Famer, somebody above them. And then, well, Jamal Wilkes too, who became a Hall of Famer, so he's right up there as well with Calvin and them. And he was only a rookie when he played for us, and to have a rookie play as well as he did, he was an integral part of the success that we had. And it came from such great pedigree from the UCLA program. So I'd have to throw him in there. I couldn't just take three. I mean, any player you play with who became a Hall of Famer, it's got to be in the list.
Yes, for sure. And who were the three best you played against?
I can't even. That's so crazy. Well, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I played against so many great players. It's nuts. I mean, at the top of the list for me would have to be, Wilt Chamberlain, because I think he's the greatest center to ever play the game. I played against Bird. I played, against Magic as rookies. They were rookies. Then start naming all kinds of great players. I played against Bill Russell. I mean, the guy most responsible for helping a team win multiple championships, not a better all-around center than Wilt Chamberlain, but certainly, one of the most amazing, successful centers in the history of the game. So I played against all those guys. I played against Willis Reed. I played against Earl Monroe. I played against Walt Frazier. I played against Pistol Pete Maravich. I played against so many great players.
Just Hall of Famers you were mentioning.
Well, tiny. Top 50 players are all the ones you're talking about too. Chet Walker and Tiny Archibald, and I mean, you can just keep going down the list of these guys that I got to play against. John Havlicek. I mean, it's Dave Cowens. I mean, just go on and on and on.
And crazy amount of talent, right?
Yeah, I mean, the NBA's always had so much talent. And I got to play against so many great players, and played in three different decades, 60s, 70s, and finished up in 80.
And what's the best team you played against?
Well, I played against some of those great Boston Celtic teams, and then also played against the 76ers, 66, 67, 76ers, that a lot of people pick as one of the greatest teams. And I played, I didn't play against the great Showtime teams, Lakers, although, Magic had a great first year doing that. But I would have to say probably the Sixers team and the Celtics
were the best ones, right? And what's your favorite performance in your whole career? Is that the 90 rebound one? 90 assists, sorry.
No, I don't know. It's hard to say. I didn't care about my individual performance. I only cared about winning, So I mean, one of the best things that I did probably was the game that I stunk in for like 3.5 quarters of the game. But I played really well in the last 7 minutes of the game to help win Game 7 against the Chicago Bulls to go to the finals. My teammates did a great job of keeping us close enough to do it, and I finally played well in the last 7 minutes of the fourth quarter to win that game. So, that was, I would have to say that that's probably one game, because if I didn't come back and play that well, we don't get to the finals.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was not a great game for me. It was a great 7 minutes.
Uh-huh.